Come on, mayonnaise. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
Youth in Revolt.
Now, in this film, we are seeing two sides of Michael Cera. To be fair, there's this Michael Cera.
If we do this review, we'll have to step it up a little bit.
And then there's the rebellious Francois Michael Cera, who's more like this. Hi, I'm the rebellious Michael Cera.
I would like to set you on fire.
Well, hey, I mean, you guys are doing Michael Cera, but the only problem is we can understand you. In other Michael Cera movies, most of the time, it's like, what?
Hey,
your speech needs to be in Revolt, because I can't understand what the hell you're talking about.
Those of us that grew up hanging out with high school nerds speak fluent nerdese, and he is speaking it perfectly. Okay,
grew up with. Is that what you're going with now? Hi, I'm Carlisle. I like this.
Shut up. Shut up.
This is the new kind of nerd. This is the I want to like travel the world and speak French, and I like obscure indie bands.
Oh, it's a hipster.
Yeah, it's the hipster nerd.
Cyrus nerd.
So nerds are kind of like, man, you know what? We got to step it up a little bit. We got to be like how rappers were. They ended up with gangster rap, so now we got gangster nerds. First of all, true classic nerd has a really nerdy name.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Twisp.
Nicholas Twisp.
Which isn't that bad. It's vaguely Dickensian.
He's got nothing going for him. I mean, he's not rich. He lives in a trailer with his trailer trash mom, his mother's boyfriend, played by Zach Galifianakis. Yeah. You would end up being Eminem in 8 Mile at any other time, but this guy has no charisma. He can't get anybody.
Yeah, your 15 minutes is going to be on peoplewalmart.com.
He's a virgin. He's got no girlfriend. He's got no prospects. I mean, he's like on the lowest rung ever.
But they have to outrun these Navy guys, so they go out to some other trailer park where Nick meets this girl Sheenie, and Sheenie, she seems like a tease at first, but she's kind of like a geek just like he is, and they start to and she starts dropping little hints of like she wants to. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, she wants to the way a 16-year-old girl wants to who hasn't yet. Like, I'm very curious. It's like, come here, no, go away. Come here, no, go away.
This is where the trailer, I think, is misleading, because they make you think that she is kind of teasing him. So to get her, he has to be a bad guy. Has to be a bad boy.
Yeah, do you think maybe I could cuddle next to you? Or we could do more than just cuddle.
Nick, you're being so bad.
Why don't you pull down these blankets and show me what you're hiding under there? If that's okay with you.
But no, they actually hook up, but because of some geography issues, they ship her away. Her religious parents don't like him.
A never-ending series of blocks.
Oh, of course. Yes. I mean, everything. This nerdy guy finally gets the girl, and life just gets in the way.
Then Corey Coleman moves in next door.
She drops hints that, her ideal man has been a guy, Francois. So he thinks that, all right, to actually move back to where she is and probably get her kicked out of school to be with me, I got to be Francois and just cause chaos wherever I go.
But you all too easily could remake this entire film from the horror thriller angle.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not like, hey, let's play some cute little practical jokes like some cute youth rebellion.
There's several situations where he could have easily killed 20 people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's at this point where the movie, I think, is going to kind of turn people off, because where people think they're going to get into like a really straight note comedy, this is more like an independent film to me.
It's not just an imitation indie comedy. It is a hardcore attempt at being a hipster comedy. There are moments where they cut away to scenes of animation that don't belong in this film.
No, they're not funny at all.
They're not funny, and they don't belong in the film. They don't advance the story. They're there to be hip and cool because this is what all the kids are into right now.
There's a lot of stuff in here I'm laughing out loud at.
Yeah.
But the movie just overall just feels disjointed. I mean, it's taking all these twists and turns, which I just don't feel like there was like a real cohesiveness to the plot going on. So you have jokes that work, just not a very strong story. I mean, and it's okay for this kind of movie because you're not really trying to sympathize with anybody. You're laughing at people more than laughing with them. So that's why I give it a rental.
I think the movie is very uneven in as much as like there's so much about it like, oh, I hate this kind of movie. And then, but every couple minutes there's something like, oh, but I love this. So you know what? Without there being anything in it to say like, oh, you got to see this on the big screen, I'm going to come in at a high rental.
I think we're on the same page. I just liked it a little bit more than you, because there is that back and forth. There was that whole, it totally won me over. No, just completely lost me. No, it won me back. So I don't know. I'm going to give it a low matinee.
if you're a Michael Cera fan, if you're a fan of the book, if you're a fan of this kind of indie mainstream filmmaking, you should definitely go and check it out in a theater matinee. But if not, there is a lot of good stuff there to like, but not enough to really totally win you over.
Michael Cera is not the guy who should rebel like this, because if that guy goes to prison,
He's
man,
going to be a virgin for long.
He's gonna be-
no. But Michael Cera is so weak, man. I mean, he's like what, $130? You know,
Yeah.
$130 wet.
$130 with
He was
shoes.
135.
Yeah, 135 pounds. I mean, Francois will come out and rape his ass.
I cannot believe I have to do this to you.